Hey guys, it's Sarah, and it's been a while. I know. I don't really have an excuse. I apologize, but I swear I'm back on it. Today, I'm coming at you guys with, as you saw in the title, a DIY notebook video. So that would probably mean that I am kicking off my back to school series. So last year, I believe I had 2 videos in this series. The ice cream truck is right outside. I'm just gonna wait. The next video that I upload is going to be a back to school Q&A. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to include them in the video. Make sure they're back to school related questions because I won't include them if they're not, because that is the theme of the Q&A. So I'm looking at the notebooks right now and I am very, very pleased with the outcome. They are pretty original, but they're also really simple. They were really inexpensive. Like, for example, like the notebooks I got to use, like to decorate, were 87 cents, and that's in Canada. And everything is more expensive here. So if you live in the States and you're watching this video, then I can easily say that these notebooks are incredibly affordable. So yeah, I don't have much else to say. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So for the first DIY, you're going to need patterned scrapbook paper, solid scrapbook paper, scissors, a pencil, and glue. I'm tracing out the patterned scrapbook paper and cutting it so it is the right size for the cover of the book. And then I'm just tracing out where I'm going to fold later on. Then I'm just gluing it onto the glue stick because, contrary to popular belief, not all YouTubers have Mod Podge. And then I'm just smoothing it out so there aren't any bubbles, and I'm gluing down where I'm folding over so it looks a lot smoother than if I were to just cut the edges. And then I'm just smoothing it down with a pencil, and I'm just tracing out the top right corner of the composition book. And I recommend doing this on one of the straight edges already so you have one perfectly straight edge, and I use that as the middle one. And then I am just going and gluing that down, and it creates the split pattern notebook.
Boys seem to like the girls who laugh at anything, the ones who get undressed before the second day. Girls seem to like the boys who don't appreciate all the money and the time that it takes.
So for the next notebook, you are going to need patterned scrapbook paper, stick-on letters, a pencil, glue, and scissors. And I'm doing the same thing that I did before and tracing the cover of the notebook on the patterned scrapbook paper. Then I'm fitting it, and I left extra so that I could fold it over easier. And like I said in the last one, it would create a much smoother finish. And so I'm just gluing down the scrapbook paper onto the cover of the notebook and lining it up with the black spine. And then I'm pressing it down so that there aren't any bubbles. And then I'm gluing where I'm folding, and then I'm folding over the corners so that it's smoother and not so jagged. And then I'm cutting the corner just so that it's more round. And I'm just going to cut out the word notes in the letters. Notes, I guess, is the easiest word to cut out of these letters because like all of the letters were on the outside. So that was super easy, and I'm just laying them down first so that I know the way I want them to be positioned and I don't just stick them on and realize I don't like it that way in the end. So I'm laying them all out, and now I'm sticking them down. I did kind of like a jagged look, and yeah, that is the stick-on letter notebook. For this notebook, you're going to need scissors, glue, graph or lined paper, pattern paper you printed off the internet, a notebook, and solid scrapbook paper. The graph or lined paper is to put on top of the notebook underneath the pattern paper so that you can't see the notebook through the paper. And then I'm cutting off the edges of the pattern paper. Mine is marble and it just says notes on it. You can do anything you want. I'm trimming off the edges, and don't worry if there's any excess graph paper underneath, because the scrapbook paper we're going to cut into strips and put around the border. I couldn't find the footage that I did for that anywhere, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Just measure the edges of the notebook and then cut the strips and glue them on. And then you're going to want metallic paint. I'm using gold, but you can use any metallic color, and I'm just painting the spiral. And there you go. That's all you have to do for that notebook. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you're excited for the back to school videos that are coming up. Also, be sure to comment any questions you have for the Q&A that I was talking about, and also feel free to comment any videos that you want me to do this back to school season, and I would be glad to see what I can do. I kind of went with the theme, the light colors, kind of what's in, like the marble and stuff like that. So I really hope you guys liked them and that you'll be able to try them out yourself. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Peace out.